This is the benefits of getting 1 million views on YouTube. Ooh, Scanty Explores. Guys, everything you've heard about YouTube, everything you've seen is actually true. There's a lot of money in creating content, especially for YouTube. Our creator journey as Scanty Explores began on YouTube about a year ago when we started filming for this channel, traveling the world, visiting India, visiting Togo, visiting amazing or discovering places in the Ghanaian background, going to the Snake Village, the deaf community, the dwarf village, a whole lot when you go to our channel. But as a creator or farmer who watches, you think the final product is just what you see on the screens. But a lot goes on behind the scenes when we are creating content. There are difficulties, there are rejections, there are sometimes like problems that has to do with even editing that nobody tells you about. It is so difficult when it comes to creating content. No sponsorship, not enough money to visit places and then travel. But in all, we'll say it's fun because people have said there's money on YouTube. I have experienced a lot of money on YouTube. But there's one thing nobody tells you about. A million views. This video that you can see on your screen, in just 7 days, the Apoh Festival, we hit about 100,000 views on our YouTube. In a span of 36 days, we hit 1 million. That is 1 million views on this particular video. The sad thing was, what we were expecting to get from this was actually different from what YouTube actually thought. We had no idea how YouTube works. We just finished monetizing. And this is how much YouTube paid us. 1 million. Bro, how, bro? How, bro? All right, so this is the dashboard for Scanty Explores, and as you can see, the Apoh Festival is our most viewed video. This is a festival that is celebrated by the people of Gomafete in the central region. So this is the analytics for the video. This video, as you can see, currently has over 2 million views to, let's say, 2,039,711 views. 65.3k watch hours. This video gives us 4.8k subscribers, and the estimated revenue for this particular video is just $9. You are shocked, right? So out of 2 million views that this video accumulated, we had just $9. People thought we've bought houses, we bought cars, we are living lavish life from this particular video. But as you can see, it's a $9 that YouTube paid us. This is the dashboard from our YouTube. I want to show you guys countries, people that actually watch this video by audience, right? As you can see here, the audience for this video, the top geographies, the age demographics. For the geographies, we have India. So we have India, Brazil, Mexico, Ghana, US, Russia, Indonesia, Senegal, Turkey, Germany. So it's like the whole world actually watched this video, a video that has the whole world watching, giving us 2 million views. And at the end of the day, YouTube decided to pay us just $9 from this particular video. So YouTube is not as easy as you see it. A whole lot of factors comes to play before we see this $9 in our accounts. But I'm going to explain to you how we have this amount of money as a revenue for 2 million views. You are wondering how YouTube is paying us $9 for a video that has accumulated over 2 million views. YouTube, before we started, we thought the more the views you have, the more money you are getting. But that's not how the game works. YouTube have guidelines, they have rules, they have limitations for every content that you put out there. The kind of content you are creating and the audience that you are creating the content for. This video that you can see is from Apoh Festival, as I said, from the people of Gomafete the stress and everything that we had to go through to get this particular content. And then we come back at the end of the day, getting 2 million views, and we are seeing just $9. The $9 that you see here has a lot of factors that come to play. All right, guys, yes, I know a lot of you guys want to travel, and I want to introduce to you this platform that has made our traveling easier. That is www.wakanow.com. Their number is on your screen. If you are seeking for a travel and tour agency that is going to help you with visa application process, e-visa, flight, accommodation, airports, or any tour packages that you are looking out for, reach out to wakanow.com because they are out there for you, because they have been making our travel easier. They have tour packages to various countries in the world, including Dubai, SA, Mauritius, and a whole lot. Just reach out to Wakanow. Their number is on your screen, and trust me, they are really going to make your traveling, insurance, everything, safety easier. My name is Scanty. Now let's go back into the video. Our factor might be, one, YouTube has limited the video because of the kind of content that is being displayed in there. Two, you can get a $9 from a video like this, depending on the kind of audience that you create the content for and the kind of people that watch your content. The language could also be a barrier for you getting a video with this kind of views. With YouTube, you can get 100,000 views and you get $1 million. Someone can also get that same 100,000 views and that person will get just $1. YouTube, when you get into the game, it's not always about the views for the money. It's about the video you create and the kind of audience that you are creating the content for. There is an RPM and then there is CPM for people who use YouTube Studio and when you watch a video. When you watch a video, anytime you click on a video, you realize that there's an ad that is being displayed on your screen. The ad that is being displayed on your screen is an advertiser that wants to advertise in the video. So that advertiser pays YouTube. And when that advertiser pays YouTube, what the advertiser pays the YouTube for advertising on the video is the CPM. And how much YouTube gives you, the creator, after they have taken what the percentage they want to take, is the RPM. So anytime an advertiser advertises on a video, they can pay, let's say, a $10, and YouTube is going to take $6 from the video, and then they are going to give you the remaining $4. So the $4 you get is the RPM, and the total amount that is being paid to YouTube is the $10. That is the CPM. So with YouTube, the game is very, very easy. When advertisers want to advertise on a video, the more advertisers that advertise on a video, that is the more money that you get. You're gonna watch a video where from the onset, about 2 or 3 ads is being displayed in the first 30 seconds of the video. Sometimes along the line, you could see an ad displayed in the mid-row or sometimes at the end of the video. So an advertiser that sees your video on YouTube will be like, okay, I'm interested in this video, so I would want to advertise. Depends on the kind of content that you are creating on YouTube. It being a travel content, food content, lifestyle content, local content, comedy, account drama, any kind of content that you put out there. Advertiser will choose that, okay, I want to advertise on the travel content. And the travel content that they want to advertise on, which kind of audience are watching the video. It could be foreign audience, it could be local audience. Every country has the CPM that's attached to it. Mostly if you are from an African country, the CPM that you get is very, very low as compared to other countries. We have countries that have high paying CPMs, that is US, UK, Australia. When advertisers advertise on this video, it is assumed or presumed that the audience that watched the video would click one way or the other on the adverts. In our dispensation in Africa, how many of you see an advert on YouTube and then decide to click? Sometimes we even want to skip. In other countries, people pay so much attention to ads that is being displayed in the video. So the advertiser that is advertising is looking at the audience watching the video and clicking on the ad for them to also generate revenue. So they look at the kind of content that they want to advertise on. So when you are creating a content to suit local audience, if you are in Kenya and you are creating content for only Kenyan people, the advertiser that comes in would only advertise for video that suits the Kenyan audience. When you speak Pidgin in a video, when you speak your local dialect, it being Tree, Swahili, or any language that is just related to a specific demographics. When an advertiser comes in, it means that your video is just for a group of people. That's why it's mostly advised that you speak a language that cuts across. If it is French, it's French. If it's English, it's English. A language that cuts across. When an advertiser comes in, okay, this is a video that suits a wider audience. Hence, I would want to advertise on it. That is one. Another side is YouTube guidelines and limitations. There are some contents that YouTube would definitely not give you a $1 even if you get 10 million views. An example is a sensitive content. That is one. That involves maybe gory accidents, death, attacks. YouTube would always limit a video like that. Two, a video that is against community guidelines. That is a video that affects kids. A video that, I don't know how to put, but a video that affects kids growing up, YouTube always limits the video. Betting. When you're advertising betting on YouTube, YouTube will definitely limit it. Gambling, YouTube will limit it. So when you post a video that is related to this kind of content, YouTube is definitely going to limit a video like this. Another side is the content that is being displayed. The content displayed is an explicit content. Like you visit the Caribbean and then you spend a whole lot of money going to Caribbean, film their festival, and then you post on YouTube. You can hit 50 million views and get 1 CD from that video, because when you go to Caribbean, their kind of festival is like a festival where people are showing parts of their body, people are showing arts, all those things. YouTube would definitely limit a video like that. In our case with the Atupa Festival, if you know the history of the Atupa Festival, the name goes by how it's being acted. When you go to the festival, it is just woman and a man dancing together. That's what they do throughout the festival. It is believed that that is their history from time being. Maybe you can watch the video and then you get some more explanation on why they do this in their festival. So that video like this, when you come on our dashboard, YouTube has limited the video because it's an explicit content, a content where it is not good for advertisers to advertise on. An advertiser would not want to advertise on a video where people are half dressed, people are half naked, people are doing intimate stuff in a video. So if you create a content that has to do with people doing all the sort of things, be rest assured that YouTube is going to limit it. And when YouTube limits this kind of video, irrespective of the views that you are getting, YouTube is never going to give you a penny from that video. Another thing that is in there is about LGBTQ, because your custom might be different from the community guidelines for YouTube. When you read the community guidelines for YouTube, it is open for every single person. YouTube doesn't discriminate. So when you create a content that you discriminate a certain group of people and people report your video, your channel can actually be even suspended, restricted, or you are not going to get any penny from a video like that. Another one that is widely known by everyone is copyright content. If you go on all other socials, it is very, very easy to lift people's content, repurpose, and then post. But for YouTube, YouTube always protects the original creator of a specific video. So anytime you use someone's content, YouTube has every right to copyright that particular content, especially using music. When you use a music video in your content, be rest assured that YouTube is going to copyright. And when YouTube copyrights a video, every single revenue that you generate goes to the original owner of the video. So if you create any content, you feature a music video, or you steal someone's content and you input them in your video, every revenue that's accumulated is going to go to the original owner of the video. In some cases where you use someone, you repurpose someone's video and then you post it, you need to let people know that you reference where you actually picked the video from. In some cases where YouTube doesn't copyright the video, the original owner of the video has every legal rights to ask YouTube to strike your channel. That's why you can have a YouTube channel and then after some few period, you realize they send you a mail and then your video or your content is being asked to take down. They ask you to take your video down or they strike the content. Because the original owner of the video has every legal right to tell YouTube that this person has taken my video and is posting them and this person is getting views. Hence, YouTube comes in to copyright the content. So it's advised that anytime you want to create content, YouTube is always about originality. You create original content that you don't go out there, pick people's content, repurpose, and then you post it. So with our top video that we have on our channel that has accumulated over 2 million views, the honest reason why we are having just $9 in the video is that if you just go and search for that video and you watch, there's no advert that has been displayed in that video. No advertiser, either local or international, decided to advertise on that video. Hence, we are not getting a penny. The advertiser decided not to advertise because the content that it's in there is not suitable for that particular advertiser. So when you are creating content, know the kind of content that you are creating. Hence, you can spend a lot of money filming a video, shooting, editing, sharing for people to come and watch. They'll watch, and at the end of the day, you are not getting a penny because no advertiser sees it right to come and advertise on a video that has nudity or people not showing interest in a particular video. One more thing is the language that you mostly speak in your video. We actually learned this from Angel and then Woody Maya. When you create content, speak a language that cuts across your country, unless you want to create content for a group of people. If you are creating content for a group of people, that is fair enough. That is why people in the US, people in UK, people in Australia, people in New Zealand create videos, and people in Canada create videos and they get 10,000 views and they are rich. But in our dispensation in Africa, our CPMs are very, very low. As compared, even Ghana is relatively better than the CPM that is paid in Nigeria. So a content creator in Nigeria can create video, get 20 million views, and that content creator is getting just $5. A content creator in US will create a YouTube video, get 20 million views, and that content creator can buy houses from 20 million views. So sometimes our demographics doesn't favor us. So create content that suits countries with high-paying CPMs. Create content that goes to audience like US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, those big countries. But if you create content speaking a language like Key for a local audience, be rest assured that you are going to get a CPM of 1, at most 2. But if you create that same content and you are creating a content for an audience that find themselves in the US, you can get a CPM for 5 or 6. This is a trick about YouTube that nobody tells you. You can just stand up and start creating content, but until you get someone telling you about how YouTube works, the background of YouTube, some of the key things you need to do, the do's and don'ts behind YouTube videos, you would never understand the game. And you can be getting the views. People from the outside will think you are one of the richest or you are the richest content creator out there, but that is not the case. Our channel has a total views of over 9 million views, right? And 9 million views, if I find myself in the US as a content creator, I should be able to buy houses and cars, living the best of life. But that 9 million views, if I tell you how much I've earned from 9 million views, total views on my YouTube channel, you are going to be amazed. So don't sit online, pocket watch people's content and think they are making lots of money. Because 2 million views is actually giving me just $9. And the $9 that I have is not even enough to afford, I don't know what I have to use around me, but $9 in my country cannot even afford a bottle of Coke. Honestly. In a restaurant, that $9 can afford a bottle of Coke in a restaurant in my country. But people will sit online, see 2 million views, and they are like, you are the richest content creator out there. So YouTube vary with the kind of audience that watch your video. It is not just the views. The money I get from 100,000 views is different from the money you will get from your 100,000 views, depending on the people watching and the audience that my video suits and the advertisers that advertise on the video. So this is how come Scanty Explores is earning just $9 from 2 million views. You thought we are living lavish life, we are going, traveling, coming. It is just $9. People don't tell you the real truth about YouTube, but this is what we get from 2 million views on YouTube.